Greetings to everyone. Once again, we continue to explore dating with girls and keep learning the art of seduction. Today, once again, we're touching on the topic of street approaches, what to do and how to behave if a girl says she doesn't meet people like that. So you approach her, say hi. Maybe you've already exchanged names, and she says, "Oh, I don't meet people like that." Sometimes this phrase may sound like, "I don't talk to strangers on the street." It's important to understand that in recent years, street approaches have become something quite ordinary. For example, when I started getting into pickup, that was almost 10 years ago. It didn't really matter how you approached a girl. In most cases, it was the first time in her life that someone had approached her on the street. She had only seen it in movies. Maybe she had heard about it from a friend. Back then, you'd get a big plus just for walking up to her. Now society has become kind of more hardened. There are tons of pickup training sessions. People watch educational videos online. Basically, no one is really surprised by being approached anymore. And very often, when you approach a girl, you trigger what's called the flyer effect. Maybe you've walked past the subway and someone hands you a flyer. You immediately say, "No thanks," and don't take it. It's not like you first take the flyer, read it and go, okay, they're offering air conditioners. Nope, I'm not interested. And then say, "No thanks." No, you just automatically say, "No, not interested. No thanks." The situation with girls is similar now. When you approach many girls, a fairly significant percentage don't even want to take a closer look at you as a man. It's just easier for them to say, "No thanks," and go about their day. What I'm getting at is this. If she says she doesn't meet people, that doesn't necessarily mean you have no chance. The key is persistence. The key is to stay in the conversation. If we go back to the flyer analogy, she might take a second look, evaluate you as a man, consider your qualities, and then decide whether she likes you or not. But that will only happen if you stay in the conversation. So don't give up right away. What should you say? How should you behave? How to respond if a girl says she doesn't meet guys on the street. Push the idea that you usually don't do this either. So if she says, "I don't meet people like this," you say, "Honestly, me neither. I'm shocked myself that I actually found the courage to come up to you. It's kind of cool though. I could have walked by and never seen you, or seen you and never dared to approach." Sometimes you just have to make exceptions. And in this case, I did. I think maybe you can too. And hey, I'm not suggesting anything crazy. Let's grab a coffee somewhere and chat a bit. Then you pull out your phone and say, "What's your number? I'll write it down." That's it. You emphasize that this is out of the ordinary for you too. You stress that it's a unique situation. You stress that she made such a strong impression on you that you simply couldn't walk by without saying something. That's all there is to it. Again, don't give up too easily. Stay in the conversation. And remember that some girls might initially say no just because of the flyer reflex. But she might start looking at you more closely, evaluating, in dialogue. Good luck with your approaches. See you.